All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of the Logcast. Today we have
Joshua Hall,
Ricardo Riega,
and Cristian Cabrera.
And Steven Bueno. Motherfucker, stop skipping me every single time.
It's gonna happen every time, and we're gonna enjoy the shit out of it.
I've been forgotten, like the redheaded stepchild. How dare you?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
And for any of the keen-eyed observers, we do actually have our Patreon page, and back on the whiteboard, it's patreon.com/League of Gents. So if you guys enjoy watching us every couple of days or whenever we put out a video, if you guys enjoy that kind of stuff, go ahead and head on over there and go ahead and send us a pledge, man. We definitely would like to hear from you guys.
we need money.
Basically, we would like
Money.
we would like your support, guys. That's what we're getting at, man. So if you guys think what we do is cool, and if you guys like seeing this, go ahead and over there and give us a helping hand.
Yeah, check it out because there's a
out.
bunch of perks there, so you guys get to help us on a lot other things that we're gonna be doing. So
If for some
Go for
reason
it.
you're not tired of seeing us, we will make more content just for you.
oh yeah.
please, sir, I want some more.
Oh, may I have some more?
So if you guys notice, we have somebody
$10.
different here today.
Yeah, we've actually
black.
recorded a couple of things with you that we just haven't put out that'll be coming out in the near future.
Yes.
We've got a video of Fun Employed with you and Let's Play that we did.
Oh, that's right, the
Mario
Super
Maker one?
Mario
Yeah.
Maker.
Yeah.
That's coming out soon, by the way, guys.
Yeah, that'll be out soon. So yeah, we've had you on a couple of times now. Just go ahead and kind of, because we met like interesting circumstances, like we just kind of met randomly.
Yeah.
A swingers party?
Tell 'em.
I wish.
I mean,
That'd been great.
not like that. It was more like find love, and if you happen to already have love, bring love and share love.
Yeah,
It wasn't a swingers party at all. Don't fucking make it weird, Josh. Jesus Christ, you're fucking. It was something beautiful, and you're shitting on it. Okay.
Nah, man, I love
And
weirdness.
you're
It's great.
shitting on it.
That's amazing. I love weirdness.
You want me to fuck your girl?
Ooh.
And you're
Yeah.
you're just right there, man. You made it weird. It was cool. We were all sharing love. It was this really hippie moment, and you shat on it.
Are you high?
No, but, so we didn't mean it.
So yeah, we mean
Like we're just kidding. Like no.
Yeah.
So yeah, how do we go and
let's have you tell a story.
Story time, all right. So I met Steven through doing a short film for a friend, and this guy's a pretty cool dude. I'm just messing around so many times. I'm just doing so many references. I think the first thing he heard me going was like, you guys pick up dinosaurs? So like immediately this fool picked it up, and I was like, yes, this guy's
I think
cool.
yeah, it was during that short film that you kept making references to movies, and I remember it was I think not Blazing Saddles, Airplane.
Airplane.
Yeah, I was like, Shirley, you must be kidding. I'm not kidding. Don't call me Shirley.
Shirley.
That's the first thing I remember you saying. I was like, all right, that dude's funny. So like I've been wanting to get you on the podcast for a while, and like I said, we've had other videos, but finally we get to be right here doing this and the whatnot.
Yep.
And also we thought, well, this guy likes some nerdy stuff. Let's go and let's see what else he's into. So one of the first things we're going to talk about is Doctor Strange trailer that came out recently. And now let's just kind of, before we really get into it, let's just go down the row. Positive or negative reception to it. Christian,
I like it.
you like it?
Yeah.
I'm pretty stoked.
So you're looking forward to Doctor Strange? All right, then I'm going to be the contrarian here in that I'm not looking forward to it.
Are you being devil's advocate, or you just didn't like it?
I mean, I'm being a little bit of both,
Okay.
just for the sake of the argument. But also, yeah, I wasn't particularly
Well, I guess
interested.
I should say no too then.
Fuck you, Josh. Don't be a follower.
I want to be on your team, Steven.
Team Skeets, let's do this. Now,
That's gonna be one gigantic leotard for both of you.
so yeah, the trailer came out, and it's like the first time we really see Benedict Cumberbatch in the Marvel Universe, and we're starting to see Doctor Strange in the Marvel Universe. First time we see magic in the Marvel Universe. We see superpowers and stuff like that, but this is like straight up magic, you know?
Sorcery.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is essentially what it is. So this is like introducing like a whole new element into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Obviously, you're into comics, you know about this stuff. It's not that weird to you. It's hokey. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It's not weird. So, what do you guys like? Let's go a bit deeper into it. Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange. How do you feel about it?
I like it.
I think it's a good choice. I mean, that's the one we've all been wanting for, and we got it.
It's not Patrick Dempsey, but I mean,
I mean, Jesus Christ, I know Patrick Dempsey, but I mean, at least.
I thought it was weird at first, but then after I saw the trailer, I was like, okay, he fits it pretty well. I actually do like the way how he does it.
yeah.
Here's the thing, like, from everything I've seen from Doctor Strange, he's kind of this like suave character, more like Tony Stark.
Yeah.
And Cumberbatch doesn't.
He's
seem that way as much because mainly because of the characters I've seen him as. Like I've seen him as Sherlock, and I've seen him as Khan, and I feel like there's something else I'm missing here.
Doctor Who?
No, he's not.
No,
Doctor.
he's not
No, he's
I
not.
don't
Doctor.
fucking know.
No, yeah, the way how
Small
Doctor
voice.
Strange is, he's He's arrogant.
kind of a cocky dick, right?
He's arrogant. He's arrogant, but not as arrogant as you would see Tony Stark as, because he deals with more. He's more knowledgeable in the old styles, the mystic arts, and everything else. So that's why he knows that. That's why that Eye of Agamotto that he wraps around himself every time. That's his powers right there. So it's nothing. It's different because he actually has a higher level than everyone else. He's actually smarter than everyone.
Yeah, but like from the backstory that I've read, it's like that's kind of his backstory. Of he was a top-notch surgeon, but he was a douche.
Yeah.
And then he goes through his origin story is like he was a douche. He goes through a car accident. All of a sudden he can't do surgery anymore, so he kind of like goes through this life crisis. And then he finds out that magic is real. You know, he gets introduced into that kind of world.
But I think that's a good casting then, because I mean that's kind of like that was almost Cumberbatch in Sherlock. He's almost like not exactly an asshole. He's a what is he? He's a sociopath, and that's kind of how he plays it off too. I mean, I think he can kind of do that in Doctor Strange before he gets to the whole magic.
And then the magic thing is really what got me from the movie. Like, don't get me wrong, I know it's common, it's a thing in there, but the way that it's introduced is just like. It seems a little too fantasy, and it's kind of weird to say because obviously you're going to these movies for that reason, and it's kind of weird to see a movie where there's like a huge green dude that's like through gamma radiation he turns green. Yeah. Like sure you can see that as magic, but when you're titling it magic for some reason it feels a little more fantasy like.
What about Thor? I mean that was kind of almost somewhat magic, but that's all like mythology stuff like that.
Yeah, that's all Norse mythology.
And then they're gods basically. So
they're just a god.
Demigods, not gods. They're demigods.
Like Devimon.
Yes, they're not it's not the same
Christian
thing.
Over here.
Well, no, because they can age. Demigods can age still, but it takes them a long time. Freaking Odin is, I think, like 300 or 400 years old. That's the thing. So they can still age. They'll die eventually.
I like the idea of like
they're immortal.
Well, true. That's right. The wife dies. So.
Yeah.
Well, I like the idea of like the Norse gods that one day they just grow a beard. Like, because you know, like everyone in Norse mythology kind of has a beard. So like one day, like from the moment they turn like 300 and like 301, it's just like right off the bat. Oh, I've reached my limit.
When I'm just born with it, just
like a bearded baby.
Father,
it's like the perfect.
I have finally grown my beard.
Give me hammer and give me power.
And that's the thing with the Marvel Universe. There's magic. There's magic
son.
everywhere. That's the thing. It's just no one is doing anything of that because it's
cinematography.
difficult to actually do that stuff.
No, yeah, because you're met with harsh reception, like kind of like my criticism, where it's like, oh, it's just it feels a little odd, you know, even though it's like I said, it's a trope of the universe, but it feels a little odd because we haven't really
magic.
It's like we haven't really explored that side of DC universe, and I think with Doctor Strange being the first, the Marvel universe, I think with Doctor Strange being the first one, it'll kind of open the door for a lot more of those characters to come out, because there's a lot more to do with magic, and obviously like. Basically, like one of the things I heard about Doctor Strange is he's kind of he's critical to the next step in the Marvel universe. So, yeah, I mean, I'm interested. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, I really want to see the movie, but will I
have doubts?
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna approach it cautiously. I'm not just gonna fly right into it like I've done with all the other ones where I'm like, fucking, I'm ready for the ride. This one, I think I have like some hesitation.
You're cautious about this.
Yeah.
Well, I've always had doubts with the Marvel movies, to be honest. Like a lot of them are not really that great, and a lot of them are just. They're too kiddish, but the thing is their formula works. That's what's great about that. But they don't rely too heavily on story, I want to say, because it's just mainly action and just little one-liners and then characters, and that's it. There's not really a whole lot of story.
Yeah, I mean, true. I mean, you get the character's backstory, but you don't really. I mean, it's very, very basic. It's like, ooh, threat, attacking town. You fight threat. Me win threat.
That's
okay,
it.
Cool.
That's it.
And every movie sort of boils down to the same thing.
Were you doing the Hulk?
No, dude, I'm doing every
He's
single
doing every
movie.
single Marvel movie.
Okay, I thought you were
because there's a handful of them that are good. There's a crap ton of
forgettable
them.
ones.
Well, I mean, think about it like
terrible.
this. Comics were the exact same thing. The real issue is like something's attacking town. Gotta save it. I win.
Not always.
At a certain point, comics
always.
were that.
Yeah.
That like at the very beginning, comics were that. But at the same time, like comics sort of evolved, and as a medium, they evolved.
Yeah.
I think the consumer and the creator evolved.
Yeah.
So like the creator realized the consumer aged, so they started implementing topics and giving it subject matter that wasn't regularly there.
Nope.
So as that evolved, I think the same thing's happening with Marvel movies now. It's like. At the beginning, people were like, "Oh, let's just add the superheroes in here," and yeah, the kids are going to be into it. But now we can add other things because these kids have already like grown. You know, think of like,
scenes.
yeah, eventually you don't know. There we go.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, there was one thing that I remember that they added to the actual stories, which is great because this actually was a big problem in the Marvel universe. No, Tony Stark is an alcoholic. He's freaking blowed out alcoholic, which is great when they did in the second one. because he would do that a lot in the comic books. He would drink and he would fly in his suit. He would destroy a lot of things that's in his way, and he would not even have any recollection of doing that.
Supported by Matt.
Yeah. But there's comic books, they do that all the time. They've done drug problems with certain characters. They've done attempted suicides. They've done also like deaths too, which is actually deaths changed the comic books and drugs too.
Well,
That's two things.
They were kind of doing that with Iron Man 3. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it was a good movie.
No,
PTSD?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
PTSD issue is like, I think he just got over it. I'm assuming. I haven't seen Age of Ultron yet, but does he get over that?
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
doesn't.
they're just like,
Because the whole like,
They don't
we're taking off this
no
thing,
one
and then
remembers
no one ever acknowledges that again after I take off his like
Nobody remembers that.
reactor or whatever.
so.
It's like the repressed memory that they don't want to remember. Like,
That's
what happened to
such
Iron
what it
Man?
is.
Like, I don't
It's
wanna
like X-Men Last Stand with the new ones like, oh, that never happened.
reset.
remember. Oops.
Yeah.
What? What just happened?
No, but for me, Doctor Strange sort of signifies that next step we're going to take in the Marvel Universe. Even Civil War sort of signifies that next step because, like I mentioned before, it's like we've only seen heroes fighting the next villain. Now we're going to be like heroes fighting heroes for ideological reasons. Now, how do you guys feel about like kind of Marvel going in that direction, or just Marvel introducing these new ideas? Well, not new ideas, but new.
I'm pretty
ideas
excited. I
in
mean,
their
for one,
universe.
I'm actually excited for Matt Mickelson to be as the villain, and I really hope Marvel gets a villain right, at least good. I mean, the only good villain we had is Loki.
Yeah.
Pretty good. You know, I enjoyed it. I find him fair. The rest are either, I'm going to destroy you, gone. I'm going to destroy you too, gone. You know, or we have Guy Pearce. I am the Mandarin. Like, what are you trying to do? Batman Begins here? No, I mean, that didn't work here. But I'm pretty excited for Matt Mickelson. He's a terrific actor, and I really hope he's a good villain.
Do you think that if in Iron Man 3 they would have set up that like the Infinity Stones were part of what Adrian Killian was using? You think that would have been a better idea than actually?
If Gwyneth
I'm
Paltrow
not
had
the
been in that
Mandarin.
movie.
I'm not the Mandarin. I'm just an actor. Like, what kind of bullshit is that?
No, okay. See, I didn't mind the Ben Kingsley being the Mandarin. I was like, oh, cool, pull the wool over your eyes.
That's why I agree. I think he should have been the Mandarin. What sucked is that they didn't go that way. Like, oh, these are the Infinity Stones. I can do. And then Adrian Killian is like, yeah, I can do the virus or whatever. And then that would have been fucking great. I would have loved that. And I was like, nah, I'm just an actor.
My biggest problem with Iron Man 3 was the ending was fucking Gwyneth Paltrow. I thought it was cheesy as fuck. I'm like, really, dude? Fucking really? Oh man, all right. Like, I was,
Make some quesadillas with that cheese.
Oh man, yeah, the ending was terrible. But
aside from that, we're not talking about the past. We're talking about the future, man.
Well,
And-
that's why I said like
it's in there too.
good save, Josh.
It's in there too. The future, I like the fact that they're opening that up because there is a big level of actual other heroes and villains that are there that they could actually use, and they're actually really good. Even in the written publications, they're really good. It's just how to tap into that, because the way how they're doing Doctor Strange, I kind of like that because that's actually how it is in the comics. That's exactly how it's done in the comic books. So bring out more people that have magic. And I bet you it's probably going to be a lot better too, especially when you have magic on magic battles.
And then they're all going to die, and they're not going to come out in the sequel.
Or if there's some
always.
magic, I'll bring him back.
Not always.
Magic-
That's
Magic's
kind of
back now.
my issue, yeah.
No more Ex Machina, or basically new Ex Machina.
Yeah.
He's bringing back.
How
He's got magic.
strange! Doctor Strange.
Credits.
Oh god,
Roll credit.
that's so
It's a
dumb.
post-credit scene.
You know, but Doctor Strange to me signifies the kind of idea that like studios are looking at comic books now and being like, yeah, fuck it, no matter what it is, we can make a movie out of it.
Yeah.
And you know, it opens the door because like there's some great comic book stories that don't necessarily lie in the Marvel universe. But they haven't really been looked at before.
Nope.
Now, what's really great about Doctor Strange is that it's such, even Ant-Man actually, was like, it's such a background character that no one really knows about. Yeah, if you read the comics, you know about these characters. But if you don't, let's face it, you don't fucking know. And
It's a Marvel movie?
the fuck is Doctor Strange? Isn't that Sherlock? No, but it's these characters that really weren't introduced to the public, years back, and now they're being kind of brought to the forefront. So it sort of seems like, hey, these people are getting the hang of like comic book movies, also not just for kids, but also this like we can put just about anything in there. So
unless you're Fox.
yeah, unless you're Fox, or
Yeah.
Warner Brothers. But it's nice for them to be like, okay, we can put whatever we want in there. We can go on with these stories. Now here's the double-edged sword. comic books have cheesy tropes, man.
They do.
They really do. It's like random characters being the main protagonist. It's like fucking Nightwing being Batman, and then Commissioner Gordon kind of being Batman,
And him joining the Justice League or afterwards, it just doesn't make it just stupid.
It's shit like that I'm worried about. That it's like you're gonna mirror the source material so well that you're gonna get to the bad shit.
Yeah, it's already written out. You can easily do something with it. It's just when you once you actually do your own story on it, it kind of defeats the purpose of it, the reading publication being there. Because
that's what I don't like most of the time. Is like if it's too close to the comic, it's predictable. Why do you want to watch that? If you already know it's going to end, what's the point of watching?
Kind of like Civil War. I mean, you kind of have an idea.
Yeah, you know how it's going to end.
That's true, but I want to see how it ends up being in live action, though. That's what I'm trying to say. There's a difference between reading it, because you can have one scene where this happens in comic books all the time. You can see one scene where someone's talking and then someone dies, and how the hell did they die?
Yeah, but at that point, they can just do like puppet theater too. It'd be the same thing. You think about it, it's still live action. But like, I know a lot of people didn't really like the Batman series, like the recent one with Christopher Nolan. For whatever reason, they said it was not like the comics or shit. It's like, no, that's great. I didn't know what was gonna happen because that's what I fucking was expecting. I was not expecting anything to happen, and I liked it.
That's why comic book movies, I think, are always a double-edged sword, because you get the people that are into the source material. They're like, "Oh, it's not exactly like the fucking comic." I don't know why it's that old.
Yeah.
Like in my mind, it's old.
I don't know. They grew up with it.
Comics are old, man, it's fine.
So the people that complain that it's not like the comic, and then there's the people that if you make it too close to the comic, are like, "Oh, Jesus Christ, that's cheesy." Well, yeah, but you can't understand. Like the source material can be cheesy. Like
It was cheesy.
Yeah, it really can
most
be.
of it was.
That's my point. Is like, if I'm gonna go watch a movie, I'm not saying I should go in there not being able to expect everything. Because if I do, you're gonna be like, well, this isn't even cool. This isn't even fun to watch. But when you go in there and then you something happens that's like, oh, that didn't happen in the comics. Like, that's pretty cool. That's the thing that kind of is, the other side of the coin is like, it can be a good twist or it can be a bad twist.
I mean, again, if it's handled right, I mean, the whole
Yeah,
going back to
exactly.
Iron Man 3, you got the whole true like that was in the comic. That was horrible.
Yeah. I don't think the Mandarin was ever an actor in Iron Man 3.
No, the Mandarin was never in the comics. Never. He has powers. He actually has. He's exactly like Doctor Strange.
That's why I agree with you on that. But I mean, for the most part, I mean, granted, it took me by surprise. I wasn't expecting that.
That was a stupid twist.
I was
hate
pissed.
I like that.
That was
wasn't
stupid.
expecting it.
That was dumb because
I
I
was pissed.
already knew of the Mandarin before that. And I was like, oh, sweet, he's gonna do something crazy. I thought he was gonna fight Tony Stark there. I really did. And then he's somehow gonna have the suit just freaking reappear on him. No, it didn't. It's like, oh, I'm an actor. I'm sorry. Blah blah blah. Did someone pay me to do this?
I'm just an actor.
Okay, that's
just an
retarded.
actor.
Like that really is.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, I like shit like that because it does kind of mess with your expectations, and to an extent, you kind of want a movie to do that. Like, you don't just want to come into, or at least me, I don't want to just come into a movie and like get exactly what I expected. There's a lot of times I won't watch a trailer. I usually don't care about watching trailers, but sometimes I won't watch it because like I don't want to fucking expect anything. Gone Girl was the best example. It's like I don't want to expect anything. I don't know anything about it. I just know David Fincher is directing it.
Dude, that's the same thing I did with Star Wars. I only saw the first season. Like, that's it. That's all I need. That's it.
And did you enjoy The Force Awakens?
Yeah, I really did.
It was a good fucking movie just on its own, right?
It was really good.
Now available on DVD and Blu-ray.
So either way, but yeah, like, how do you guys feel like with comic book movies being closer to the source material like that? I mean, these tropes might just appear and like characters might die and come back to life. How do you guys feel about that?
It's a comic book movie. Anything can happen. I mean, if they wanted to, they could reset the entire thing and be like, "Well, it's a different alternate universe."
They have.
They can do a
That's
whole
what they
J.J.
did.
Abrams
They did
like,
it-
we'll switch roles.
They did it with the Hulk.
Well, yeah, but that was before the cinematic universe. I'm saying, like, right now, if they wanted to do it, they could just be like, "Fuck it, we're starting all over again."
Yeah, but
And then start from scratch. Start from the very first movie.
Yeah.
Captain America.
Yeah, but then
first
yeah.
and a half Avenger. And then just start over again. They could fucking do that if they wanted to. They can kill him. They can bring him back to life. Just be like, well, it's comic. That's all it is.
Just a big reboot button right there.
Yeah. Fuck!
How many years do you think it'll be
Till we get a
after?
reboot.
Till we get a reboot.
I mean, they talked about it. Like, they're saying like, oh, we'll do all these change. Whenever we're done with the story, we'll probably do a big old reboot.
Well, yeah, because the cinematic
Infinity Gauntlet
universe
is like the last one, right?
Infinity Wars,
was it
yeah.
Inhumans?
Infinity Wars,
Infinity Wars, there you go.
Infinity Wars, yeah, because it's a two-parter for that one.
I thought Inhumans was the last one.
I thought so too. Or was it in
Is it?
between the Infinity
Something
Wars?
like that. I know Infinity Wars Part 1 and then...
Captain Marvel or
Captain Marvel, I think, yeah.
I don't know.
And then Part 2, and then I think the Inhumans, and then the Defenders?
The
That's a
Defenders is gonna be a
TV.
TV show though.
That's a
That's a
I thought
TV
they were
show.
making
Though.
that into a movie.
No, it's a
Not
TV
a
show.
TV show.
No,
Fuck me.
no. I think Inhuman is gonna be a TV show too. That's why.
I don't know. We'll see if I'm alive by then. No, really, I'll probably be like.
It's gonna be-
I'll be like, oh
What are you
shit,
guys
I'll be
like?
30, dude.
It's gonna be like in 5.
Characters dying,
Fuck.
characters coming out of nowhere, alternate timelines. Would you guys be on board for that?
I would. Yeah, I
Wouldn't
enjoy
mind.
that.
It
Again,
happens all
I
the
mean,
time.
they're, they're doing a fine job right now. I mean, sure, it's got its cons, but
They haven't-
overall, the positives.
Well, they
are
haven't
better.
done time traveling. They still haven't, and they haven't done interdimensions yet. And they haven't killed characters off either. So
Midgard.
I'm
That's
looking
probably coming pretty soon.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to those 3 things because that's what's gonna happen in the next few movies as well. So
Yeah, once they finally get
Interdimensions
to
almost
Thanos.
happened.
yeah, interdimensions is gonna happen
It
regardless.
almost happened with the whole Avengers with the portal and all that stuff.
Yeah, that
Somewhat.
essentially.
See, that's when we get Thanos, and that's when I'm like,
That's what I'm looking forward
Josh
to.
Brolin.
Thanos.
That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for Thanos already. So
Thanos.
that's his name, Thanos.
Thanos.
Putazos.
Oh,
Putazos, the Marvel villain.
What did he do?
putazos.
Aw.
But yeah, either way, like
God damn it.
obviously, I'm gonna watch these movies and like they're big summer blockbusters every year, and you're gonna be looking forward to one every single year for the next couple of years. And yeah, don't get me wrong, to an extent, they're I think at the end of the day, it's a Marvel movie and it's gonna be entertaining. Marvel's good enough at doing that. Like I might not have enjoyed Thor, the
But
first
they're
one, all
terrible-
too much,
but
but
they're-
it was entertaining to
They're
an
pretty
extent.
terrible still, though, the movies.
It's
They're
cool to
somewhat
watch.
forgettable. I mean, just like Captain America: The First Avenger, almost.
Yeah.
See, yeah, I agree. I thought it was boring as fuck, but like,
It's a good movie.
what you like
It really
about
is.
Marvel movies
they're good
is
to
that
watch.
you
You
already
keep
know
going.
that they're gonna set up for something else. So you stick around for the post credits, and you're like,
Ah.
All right.
that's gonna be tight. Like,
All right.
You know what's interesting is seeing the end of that timeline where it's going to be like you're not going to get a post credit scene. You know when that ends, like is the movie going to be as enjoyable? The closing of that timeline.
true.
I think it will be because then that opens up a different one.
That's yeah.
That's why also DC.
That's when interdimension.
That's
comes
when. That's why DC has a crap ton of Earths as well. Like they have a lot of them too.
We're fucking up the current one right now.
Yeah, that's why New 52 ends up being New Earth or Prime Earth. That's which is in the comics because because they make references to that and Earth 616,
And Autobots.
which is also the other one. So there's a lot of other worlds that they can explore easily.
I don't know. Marvel's gonna hit a big old reboot button. It's gonna be all women. Watch.
Yeah,
They're already doing a Star
Jane
Wars.
Foster.
But see, I don't think they could ever do like an ensemble cast movie like they want to do for Civil War because, I mean, it could be in their budget. Disney does own Marvel. Here you go, have $1 billion. Hell yeah!
They're practically getting billions.
They are. I
Yeah.
think that'd be cool. Like, just have like Disney cut them like a little bit of over $2 billion. Fuck it. Just be generous.
It's gonna be that budget probably. Or what's the biggest budget for a movie with 300 million? Caribbean World's End.
well, I don't know.
So this is gonna be
Was
like,
it?
Well,
I think so.
yeah,
I think that's the
probably.
biggest one.
Well, even
I
then,
didn't shit for Disney.
even Age of Ultron had a gigantic one, and that thing was a crapper. It really was a crapper.
yeah, but it wasn't an ensemble cast.
What's up?
That's the thing. You might not like the movie, but that
What?
movie made a lot of money.
They did.
Well, it's because the hype. It's the same thing. It was the same thing with.
That's the
Batman
only reason
Superman.
why. Exactly the same with Batman Superman. We could say the same thing about that movie.
Yeah.
We all knew how much
People
garbage
shat
that
on
was.
it, but it made money.
It did.
It made enough money for them to be like, you know what? Well, not only do they have to be like, you know what, we're gonna make another one, but it's also like, hey, it made enough money too. So like, fuck it, let's just.
Maybe people will hope that we're gonna do better next time.
But there is a movie that was already confirmed and it's already being made already. And it's Deadpool 2.
Nah, there's another one. Yeah, we were gonna talk about Deadpool.
That
Yeah.
was Full House. Fuck.
Full
When are we
Fuller
talking about
House.
Full House? God damn it.
Fullest House.
Fuller.
So it's in production right now.
It's being made already. Yeah, it's already been signed. It's been ready. It's ready to go.
You know,
Wow.
it doesn't
Yeah.
surprise me in that the second movie was very successful and much more successful than I think anyone would have guessed.
Second movie?
Yeah.
I mean, the first
What
movie.
are you talking about? Yeah, what are you talking about?
What,
The
what year
first
is it?
movie was,
Steven came from the future.
Yeah, apparently you already seen
This
it.
podcast has reached. There's another dimension right behind.
Apparently you already seen it.
Tell me, does Cable actually come out?
But no, the first movie was way more
Spoilers.
successful than anybody would have ever guessed. I think the movie studio was like, "Fuck it, let's just do it."
Well, yeah.
And
Yeah.
As long as they're able to do it the same way as the first one, then it should
Yeah,
fucking pay off.
And this is what I said too. This is the first time when the studio says you can do the movie how you want it.
Weird.
This is what happened. What's up?
Because it works.
Exactly,
Yeah.
it works. Now, if a studio jumps in and says, "Oh, wait, hold on, let's not do it this way," because this is what happened with other movies too. That's why with X-Men Origin, because Wade Wilson's supposed to have a bigger role in that movie. He was supposed to be an actual Deadpool in the X-Men Origins, but the freaking studio said, "No, he's too much wisecracking. He says so much profanity, so we're gonna have him have his mouth shut." in the movie, which I think is dumb.
It's one of those things where there might have been numbers and research that said that movie wouldn't be successful, and that just goes to show you how untrustworthy those things could be. Like, don't get me wrong, sometimes they can gauge audience interest from that, but it's not always accurate, man. And I think that after Deadpool's success, they were like, "Shit, we're not always right. These people like this character. These people like this material. Let's fucking let them run with it."
Yes.
Well, who made that movie again? Studio?
Fox.
Well, there you go.
Fox did it, but yeah, they let them do it how they wanted.
Yeah,
not how Fox wanted.
I'm saying like X-Men Origins and everything before that.
Well,
Like
Fox screwed up with that too, but still, yeah.
Fantastic Four.
Yeah, they
The
were
reboot.
The reboot was terrible.
I'm glad I stayed away from that one.
What else are we doing here?
Well, in fact, the director for
Wait, you don't like that?
I didn't really like this. Which was
Really?
It was bad. It was not that good.
I enjoyed it.
I was hoping for a little different. Like X-Men First Class was really great, and I thought Days of Future Past would kind of have a similar vibe because it had a similar cast, and I was really looking forward to it. It came out, and I was like, oh man, why?
Me and Steven held each other for hours crying.
We had a good cry, man. It was very cathartic. But either way, I'm hopeful for Apocalypse. Like I'm
pretty excited. Although saturation kind of takes me out a little bit. It's too much.
It's a little, it's a little awkward. That's why I didn't like. That's why I did not like the trailer when I saw it.
The first one, yeah.
I did not like it.
Well, I'm interested in seeing the characters they're going to introduce, and I'm interested in seeing fucking Apocalypse because he's the biggest fucking villain they have.
Yeah, he is. He's pretty much the main villain in the X-Men universe.
Are Deadpool and the new X-Men movie connected by any chance?
No,
they're trying.
They're not, but he's supposed to. He's supposedly connected to. He's supposed to be connected to the X-Men and Spider-Man universe. That's the thing.
Wait, of the one that's coming on the Marvel movie?
Supposedly, but the thing is, like, they don't have that rights for him to be together in that one. But that's because that's where I believe that's where he makes his first appearance. He makes his first appearance in Spider-Man comics.
There's no incentive for Disney to be like, yeah, let's include Deadpool. There's really no incentive. Fox owns it, and Disney's making so much goddamn money that they're like, yeah, we don't really give a shit. Like,
of course they don't.
Just imagine. Like, I mean, I'm talking here more of like a fan. Like, just imagine that Deadpool just come out for like 5 seconds in a scene. You're just like, that was fucking worth it. And Disney's like, well, I paid like $200 million for that. Like,
just for those 2 seconds.
God damn.
See that orgasm you just had? $200 million.
It's just gonna be like a big old flash, like Tyler Durden Fight Club, just Deadpool. Oh, there he is.
It's like a frame.
He's just moonwalking.
All right, so but this Deadpool 2, it's gonna be, the way the ending credits on the first one, how they said it too, they're gonna introduce Cable. So they haven't actually picked someone to be Cable yet. So do you guys have any ideas who Cable would be?
Kevin Nash.
No.
Who's that?
Ron Perlman.
Oh,
he's a little older now.
He's way older.
Like he's
but think of Ron Perlman as Lobo, or like a younger, like I'm trying to think of like a younger dude that kind of looks like Ron Perlman.
They're thinking of making a Lobo movie,
but I think of him as Lobo or fucking Cable, man.
Did you get the guy that played the governor on The Walking Dead?
No.
If he like yoked out, like
that's the thing. He has to be pretty big. That's the thing.
He's got a pretty.
You can just reuse the iPad.
Who do you think would be good casting for Cable?
Damn. Ugh.
I'll put you on the spot. You don't like it, do you?
No, I enjoy it. I enjoy the attention.
Motherfucker Jones.
That's a good question, actually.
You gotta think of like a burly dude. Meatloaf.
Well, there you go. There's your answer.
I was thinking Fight Club and like.
What was his name?
Bob.
Yeah, Bob.
Man,
Robert Paulson.
That's a tough one because it's really hard to pick someone that's going to be Cable.
Tommy Lee Jones.
I didn't kill my wife. I don't care.
Oh man.
Will Smith, fuck it.
No.
What are you like?
Well, do you guys remember that big old talk about the main villain from Avatar that they were like considering him, or I think the fans, someone just said, let's get that guy, the main bad guy from Avatar. Remember that general?
The general guy.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that'd be good, dude.
I didn't think about that. That's damn. He actually would fit.
I just remember like hearing a whole bunch of talk about that. I think the fans brought it up, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, that looks like a pretty cool. Pretty cool cast.
He plays a badass really well, and he plays a villain pretty good. Mm-hmm. And Cable needs to be a badass, so I like that actually.
Do you think they're gonna fuck that up?
No.
Well, here's the thing though.
Casting wise, not
casting wise, maybe because we don't know who the hell they're casting yet. That's the thing.
True.
Well, here's the thing too. One of the things that made Deadpool so great was like it was fresh, it was different, and it wasn't something that anyone was really expecting or anyone was even accustomed to. You've already seen this done once. Is it going to have the same effect doing it again?
Again.
Yeah.
I mean, just up the ante.
Yeah.
Like more violence, more gore.
Well,
more,
they said the budget's gonna be bigger too, so they're gonna have a lot more CGI that they can mess around with as well.
I think that they could keep doing what they did in the first one. It would still be funny and great and like good story as well. Because Deadpool had a really good story. Think about it. I mean, even the love interest and everything, that was really good.
It was a revenge story. Like it wasn't particularly elaborate. I think
No, it wasn't.
Revenge love story.
Yeah.
But everything he says is exactly how the story's supposed to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is great.
It sticks to the comics as much as like his personality, and that's kind of the biggest thing is his personality. That's what makes him Deadpool instead of let's sew his mouth shut, keep him shut because we can't have it go to our movie.
They definitely kept it that like metafiction and all that stuff, which is great.
Yeah.
That's essentially what you want. But that's my whole thing. It's like it was new and it was interesting and exciting. It might be let's just think outside of here for a second. Like it might be interesting to us to see him again as we're used to that character. But for some people that aren't, and for some people that want to see something different, you think it's going to work for that audience again?
Yes.
I think it will. It really will.
Explain, because that's kind of what I'm trying to get you to do.
Okay.
We'll have those little 17-year-olds who couldn't see the first Deadpool. They can watch this one. They'll come see Deadpool 2.
Here's the thing. We saw all the other Marvel movies. They're all rated PG-13. Okay.
Yeah.
How much profanity was in a lot of those ones? Zero.
I mean, I heard
At least,
shit.
at least maybe
Yeah,
one
you
shit.
probably hear like a shit, one shit. That's it.
And like Guardians of the Galaxy, like one shit.
Yeah, that's all you really hear. But you have a bunch of one-liners that they always do in every single one of those movies. And if people really did enjoy those one-liners, Deadpool has a crap ton of them that he does. Not only that, he breaks the fourth wall consistently. And that is 100% what he does in the comics as well. Even the way how he did it when he kills the Marvel Universe, too. Because at the very end of the comic books, he points at you when he says it, I'm coming after you next. So he breaks the fourth wall often. It's fun. It's quirky, and it's hilarious. Like, if you don't want him breaking the fourth wall, then don't make it a Deadpool movie. Make it something else.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I like that, and obviously we like that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, most people that didn't know the character, I'm just kind of, is that subject matter, and is that like, can that be like a one-trick pony? Can you do it again? Can you do it in the same tone? And will people react to it the same way?
Yeah.
Because I think for me, a big reason why a lot of other people liked it wasn't just because they liked the character and stuff like that. For me, it was because it was so different. That's what they liked. The novelty of it is what they enjoyed. That's why I think like the second time around, while it might be good, the novelty of that might not be there.
Well, yeah, I think people will like it because it's like what I was saying. It's Deadpool. If they saw the first one, they're like, okay, this is really funny. This is a really good movie. They're gonna see the second one. They're gonna be like, okay, they're gonna have probably the same expectations, if not a little bit higher. And I think they're still gonna walk away with like, all right, that was still pretty funny. If it goes, really good, as long as they don't fuck it up.
We have cable too, so they can make it like a whole like buddy cop film type
Buddy
thing.
cop, I would definitely love to see that, man. Because my whole issue is like, look, I love the first Deadpool movie. That movie was the shit.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I'm really, really hoping that what happened with like The Hangover doesn't happen with Deadpool, where it's like
The Hangover was just done because
The
they
Hangover
could.
was terrible as it was.
Bad example, but
I'm saying because the first one was highly successful. Like the first one was a blockbuster. Like it broke records and people loved it. No one expected the first Hangover to do as good as it did. Much like Deadpool, no one expected it to do as well as it did. Now they have a second. They had a second one, a third, yeah, but it was like the sequel no one necessarily asked for. I feel like, to an extent, Deadpool might run the same risk. It could not. I'm looking forward to it just because I like the character. I'm used to the tropes. I'm used to all that stuff. So I want to see it again. The general public, maybe not so much. Who knows?
We'll find out in
like 3 years.
No, like in a year or two.
That's it.
look at that. We'll find out in a year. Or two.
That the first movie only took like less than a year to make.
Yeah, because when they leaked that CGI footage,
It took less than a
years
year
ago.
for it to fake. They can easily put it out next year. Even the year after that, if they wanted
Because
to.
I mean, I don't think Ryan Reynolds is doing anything important.
I'm sure he will now. I'm sure he will now.
Yeah, he's not doing anything else.
I just like the idea of like someone in Fox being like, he wants to be Deadpool again. He hasn't really. Just give him a little bit of money and see what they do with it.
And he comes back like,
And then they leak the trailer and they're like, I give him a little more money. Let's see what they got.
and the movie came out. They're like, all right,
No,
let's
movie's
see what you got, kid.
movie's great. Honestly, it was great.
I kind of liked you as a Green Lantern.
Oh god.
Oh man.
That was another thing they did in the movie, which I think was
Oh,
funny.
that's right.
They brought up all the references of what he played, and he shat on all of them, which is great.
I think essentially that's what you should do, because the audience is fucking thinking about it. Just fucking throw it in there, man. Especially if you're using a character like Deadpool. Yeah, just you have license to fucking talk about anything.
Yeah.
It's the perfect thing to do.
He's the perfect medium. He really is.
So I love his jokes. They're so good. Even especially when he was in the at the Xavier Academy. It's like how can a place like this get attacked all the time? Be guarded by like 2 people.
It's like the city couldn't afford the rest of it.
I know, right?
I just love it too when he gets dragged away. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, he was amazing. You guys seen 127 Hours? Spoiler alert!
All right,
Oh my god,
we're getting too crazy on that.
Hey, just think about
But,
it. Maybe even in the near future, when all the other Marvel movies come out, he'll probably shit on those too, and they'll be even funnier because that's kind of what I was trying to get at when you were asking about
It's the Wes
like,
Craven
little-
effect, man.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh.
Scream.
Yeah. I think
You got
like
it.
with current events, it'll kind of keep it fresh that way. It's like, oh well, let's see what Deadpool has to say about this. Think you like the fucking Civil War movie? Because him and Spider-Man are always going at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think that's kind of what I'm getting at.
that would be definitely interesting for him to see. Like wherever blunders Marvel has, fucking Deadpool can talk about him and can interact with the audience in that way.
And
'Cause-
shit on them.
Yeah, and pretty much shit on it.
Exactly.
just don't say the names. Like, hey, we have the rights.
Don't you dare. All right. So what else do we have on topics? We had
All right, so this year so far has been really great when it comes to video games, and I know a lot of us. I play video games. We enjoy playing video games.
Deadpool's a video game.
That came out like
actually
2 or
really
3 years
good
ago.
too.
Yeah.
That came out like 2 or 3 years ago, but it was actually a really good game for it being a low scoring game, which I think was weird. But anyways, this is the year of video gaming. Like, it really is. Ever since we've been watching all these trailers, it's been really good. Now I'm gonna tell you guys some games that are coming out this year. These are only examples I'm using, but I want you guys to give me at least 2 games. Give me
Video
2
game
games.
movies,
Yeah.
or-
No, video games, just in general. Video games. I want you each to give me 2 video games and why you want to play them. Now, I'm just gonna say a couple. There's Fox Zero is coming out.
Oh, yeah.
There's
Fox Zero.
Fox Zero is coming out. There's
Star Fox.
Overwatch coming out. There's
It's fucking
Titanfall 2. It's also coming out, and then there's No Man's Sky is coming out. Now, I want each of us to give 2 names of video games that's coming out this year, and why they want to play it.
I'll kick it off. I really, really want to play Final Fantasy 15. I played the Platinum demo like 2 days ago, and even though it's like a small little thing of what you're going to be playing, just that battle at the end of the demo, man, when you're starting, you kind of get a glimpse of what the fighting system is going to be like. And yeah, dude, I'm all for it, dude. I'm jumping aboard from like right now. I'm gonna play the shit out of that game. I'm gonna buy it, like regardless of what the scores are. I'm gonna purchase it because I had fun doing that. So I can only imagine that I would have fun doing that consistently for several hours.
Final Fantasy never disappoints, except for 13.
Except when it does.
One more time.
Except for 13.
A little bit louder.
13 sucked.
there you
I got that, man.
13 sucked ass.
13 sucks.
Yeah.
Let it sink in.
What other game are you looking forward to?
One of the other ones was actually I was looking forward to No Man's Sky, to be honest with you, just because I've enjoyed the shit out of Minecraft, and I mean, if it's something similar where I can go out and I can explore, I would love to do that. That and Horizon are the other one. Because No Man's Sky, we really don't know too much about it, so I can't say like I'm super stoked. I do want to play it just because of what I've heard about it. But Horizon, I've seen stuff from it, and that's one of the games I really want to play.
What about you, Josh?
F2.
Which ones? No, well, I gave you 2, so
Fuck
I said
you.
everyone
I
says
got
2.
3.
All right, give me your 3.
I'm just kidding. I got 2. I've been playing the Battleborn beta. And
Oh.
that game looks fucking.
Oh
cool,
shit! I
dude.
totally forgot.
Battleborn
Overwatch too.
is
Nerd.
pretty much similar to Borderlands, but in the style of a MOBA. It's fucking awesome. A little confusing, I guess. You have a little sort of like a learning curve.
Yeah.
You get used to it, and then I guess by tomorrow we'll find out. But just from watching the trailer, I want to play Gears of War 4. The beta comes out tomorrow. I'm jumping on that hype.
Does it
train.
come? Does it come out this year? Does it come out this year?
It does. October.
Nice.
October something.
Okay.
2016.
October.
October. So yeah, I can't wait for that. Tomorrow, I'll have a definite. Oh yeah, I'm getting this game.
What about you, man?
It's tough. I mean, for one, I keep forgetting what games are coming up, but I mean, I remember for one, I just remembered Uncharted 4. I mean, I love Naughty Dog.
Comes out in May.
I grew up with that company. I basically matured with that company from Crash Bandicoot,
Crash Bandicoot, right?
to Last of Us, and then now we have back to Uncharted 4. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. It's pretty cool. I mean, for the new generation, or PS4, Naughty Dog, and then I was excited for. I mean, I don't know if it was this year or last year, but Silent Hills, and then
R.I.P.
Yeah, but I mean, Kojima and Totoro are working together. Kojima's finally free. So I'm sure he's gonna bring that team together. For
Well,
something else.
They kept him hidden in a basement.
Well, the logo,
It must sound like it.
the logo he made for the company is actually the game that they're working on.
Oh,
So if you can decipher what the logo is, then that's the next game that's coming
It's a
out.
fucking red dot. Like, oh, fuck, I don't know what that is.
They're just
It's
gonna call it Silent Hild.
But what other game are you looking forward to, though?
Ooh,
Besides Uncharted 4?
I keep forgetting, but is the Final Fantasy VII remake this year?
It's next year, I believe it is.
Actually, yeah, I don't really know when that comes
I think
out.
it's next year, I believe.
What's like gonna be like the first episode of that? Which
Yeah,
is like
it's
every episode is gonna be a whole new
episodic.
game.
Episodic.
Is it?
Is it though?
But I really don't know any other games. I mean,
Just say
all I
Call
can
of Duty.
think-
It's safe. bet.
Ew, no.
No.
I might as well just say Battlefront. Oh, I'm gonna buy the season pass. No,
All right.
fuck that, dude. I'm like blanking out, but I'm pretty excited for Uncharted 4. Just story wise, I'm ready to dive deep again, and hopefully just don't cry like Last of Us or something.
That's true. I think this year is what I'm going to say is the age of MOBAs, because there's a lot of MOBAs coming out this year.
For console.
For console, I think it's crazy. Paragon's one of them. Overwatch is another one, and also freaking Battleborn, which is I'm glad you brought up Battleborn. I played the beta 2 days ago. Holy crap! I enjoyed the crap out of it. I just don't like I don't like it in first person.
Which was the one that looks like Team Fortress 2?
Team Fortress 2?
There's a
Team
like
Fortress
a MOBA.
Is it MOBA?
Another.
I think it's either
Dirty Bomb?
It's probably Overwatch.
Dirty Bomb?
No, I'll go back to it, but
That's
I
fine.
think it's
But
Dirty
anyways,
Bomb.
the two games I'm looking forward to is because I'm surprised none of you guys. I'm surprised Steven did not mention this game. Freaking Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out this
Is it
year.
this year?
Is
It's
it though?
this. It is
Is it?
this
Yeah.
the
year.
other guys don't mention it because like you just.
It's holiday.
I haven't heard anything.
It's coming
after
the
that
holiday
small
season
teaser.
this year, so it's gonna be out probably by December. Now that's the game I've been waiting for a long time to freaking play that game. Like that's the one game I've been wanting to play, and holy crap, I'm. Really looking
Where were
forward to it.
you when Kingdom Hearts 2 came out? Like,
When Kingdom Hearts 2 came
where
out?
were school?
I was still in school, but I didn't play Kingdom Hearts until like I think I was in high school.
Okay.
I think probably my sophomore year is when I started playing the game.
I want to say it was 8th grade when I played the first Kingdom Hearts.
The first Kingdom Hearts I played it probably when I was a freshman
What
in high
about
school.
2.8 HD remix?
I have it at home. I play the game.
I'm not even gonna
It's
lie,
fun.
I made that up.
It's a 2.5.
Okay, well, my bad. Wouldn't surprise me now because that's just what they do.
Exactly.
Is it
Well, they're doing it.
8593.5 HD remake 3.
Well, that's essentially in
Next
the.
year.
That's in the first. That's actually in the first one.
Kingdom Hearts.
It's in the first one.
Kingdom
But
Hearts Cutie 3.14.
It pisses me off because I know you're probably right.
No, it is because I have the game.
Even the fake bullshit number that I made
I have
up.
No,
What's
it,
present?
Aren't they also releasing it for the Xbox One?
no.
Yes.
As of right now, they're saying right now it's for PS4.
I
Actually,
remember
Okay.
they are releasing it for
I remember
Xbox
the
One.
little trailer came
what
out.
I've seen so far, it's been PS4.
It's
so
crap.
Yeah,
far.
on the trailer it did say Xbox One. I don't know, Christian. Do your research, dude.
I did. This is actually from Square Enix himself. It just says
Oh,
only
okay.
PS4 right now. It
don't
only
know,
says
dude.
it. I'm not sure.
I'll look it
I mean, it could be like
Yeah.
the whole
Your defense is falling apart.
I mean, it could be like the whole Tomb Raider thing where it's PC first.
Well,
and Xbox
but
One.
that one,
trying to peel.
no, but that game I'm really looking forward to. I really want to play it already because goddamn, I really want to fucking play Kingdom Hearts so bad. I really do. And then the other one is, of course, I want to play Overwatch. I've been seeing a lot of things from Overwatch. It looks freaking good. I've played League of Legends before, and I really want to start playing MOBAs now because I've been addicted to Smite for like the past
Oh snap!
for like a
Come
past
out
2-3
free on
weeks.
PSN a
It's
while
free
back,
on
yeah.
PSN
Wait,
right now.
is
If you
it?
guys,
Yeah.
if you guys have PS4s, get Smite. It's actually
Oh,
pretty
dude, I'm
fun.
gonna get
I
that
enjoy
then.
the crap out of it. It really is. It's fun. But I really want to play Overwatch. I really do. There's so much stuff I've seen in Overwatch right now. It looks fun as hell. I really want to play that game.
Yeah, it's kind of one of the reasons I want to play Battleborn. Like I wanted to play Overwatch at the same time. Was like the two games that are very, very similar to me.
Yes.
And
The only difference is one's in first person, the other one isn't.
isn't Overwatch in first person? Third?
Not that I've seen. I've seen it as in third person.
Okay, then yeah.
Is this something we could probably revisit in about 2 months?
Probably because
Yeah,
I really
actually.
because I really haven't played anything of it. But the trailers I've seen so far, it's like
Oh no, I mean the topic of what games are coming out this year because you know it's in 2 months, right?
I know
What is it, Christian? Please let the audience at home know.
what in 2 months.
God damn it! You said yes. What is it?
I have no idea. I was just
E3, motherfucker.
Oh, that's right.
Oh
E3.
damn!
Yeah, dude, it's in June. That's what I'm saying. We should probably bring this back up in 2 months and see if we change our minds.
Well, we'll probably talk about E3 in one of the podcasts
Well,
too.
I mean, like a lot of those games aren't even going to come out this year. They're going to announce games that are going to come out like
Yeah,
2000
exactly.
2018. You know, like
Yeah.
True, but you know Call of Duty's gonna be there.
No one gives a shit about Call of Duty.
And then we're all like,
They're gonna announce
Half-Life
Silent
3,
Hill.
Half-Life 3
All
maybe.
the bros care. That's a big community, bro.
That's so stupid.
No, yeah, it's like every 3 you're kind of. I remember before it used to be like, oh, what games are coming out next year? Now it's like, what games might eventually not come out? Like,
remember?
It really is. It was like
E3. That's what happened. That's what happened to The Last Guardian that came out. I think E3. I think it's like 2000. I think
the
8.
like the Chihuahua
before PS3 was coming out. That's
the Chihuahua bat.
That was when. Yeah, that's when PS3 was making its debut, and they put out The Last Guardian, and that thing freaking got canceled, and then the thing went bankrupt. And that game actually is coming out. I think this year too. Like it missed.
Oh well, then that's another one I'm definitely looking forward to. I love Ico, whatever, and Shadow Colossus.
Yeah,
I fell in love with it.
God damn it! I never played any of those fucking games, and I always fucking wanted to.
They're great. They're amazing games.
The two of the games that I always wanted to play. I always saw the cover. I was always like, yeah, I'm gonna play these someday, and fucking never happened.
You can play them.
Yeah, no, fuck, it's too late now.
Well, no, you can get the free subscription to PSN to PlayStation Now, and you can actually play them because they're both there.
Fingers started purple.
And the games actually don't. Well, Shadow Colossus probably takes you about like 10 to 15 hours to beat. Ico is same thing, about 10 hours.
Ico's like 6 hours. Well, I mean, there's a trophy for like 6
if you actually want to do everything, it takes about like 16, 20 hours.
Remember, they might announce the BioShock collection soon.
Let's face it, the first one's the only one.
BioShock's already dead. It's dead.
Not for me.
Well, they try to reboot, not necessarily reboot the franchise, but try to like make it bigger than it was with the spoilers here. But in the last like BioShock game, BioShock Infinite, they kind of introduced the idea of like a multiverse. So at the end of the game, it's sort of like, oh, there's all these like lighthouses, and each lighthouse is its own story. This is the lighthouse with like the first one. This is the lighthouse, the second one. This is the lighthouse of Booker DeWitt.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
I mean, I'm not really. It's just because the first BioShock to me was something so different, and you just can't. You can't really recapture how incredibly scary Rapture was, dude. I love that city. It was one of those games that legitimately made me like nervous about rounding a corner. Like Shadow scared the shit out of me. It's like whatever scared me in cinema is what scared me in BioShock. I love that.
I think the setting of that game was scary. It's just like, dude, you're in a fucking test tube.
You're in an underwater
city. Fucking test tube. And then any little crack, you're fucked. And guess what? All the enemies have pointy objects. The big guy, big daddies, what do they got? Fucking drills. Fuck!
Well, that's why they don't.
And then you end up killing them the easiest way of just hitting a bunch of landmines and running and having them run at you.
Yeah, they're not that scary.
You took the easy way out, bro. You took the easy way out, man.
Oh yeah, fuck it. This thing is hard as shit.
And when you have crossbow like I did, man, my crossbow freaking like 2 shots and we're dead.
Fuck, I didn't upgrade my shit that much.
Yeah,
but
I love that game.
No, yeah, like I said, BioShock was its own little thing, and I'll keep it there, man. I'll keep it in the past.
Yeah,
I've enjoyed that.
Just like the settings of the game.
But E3 though, wouldn't mind. I can't wait for that too.
I mean, E3 is it's like the biggest hype machine, man. And like E3 will tell you like what you should be excited for the next like couple of years.
Yeah, because
will it come out? Probably not, but
maybe Kojima del Toro coming again.
That's it. Like I said, that's what happened with freaking Star Wars 1313. It was hyped as hell during E3, and then it got canceled.
Yeah, I mean it's really a huge hype machine. It's really like, hey, what are you guys interested in? This? Yeah, we'll see if we got money for it. Like, might not. Just pump out a demo. See how it does. It's basically like how they did with Deadpool. It's like, hey, just leak some footage. See what happens.
leak some gameplay.
Oh, man.
Just leak it.
Just create a whole scene with Ryan Reynolds.
I feel like that's what's happening with BioShock right now, and they're like, oh, are people still interested in BioShock? Oh, we don't know. Just leak a little footage. Leak a little footage and see what happens.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh yeah, the map got leaked, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's weird that they bring out a second one. Like I don't know.
I'm okay with
Red Dead.
I'm not sure what happened in the story of the first one.
Shit.
Okay, so I'm spoiling it for you guys if you guys have not played it. John Marston is the main character is dead. He's dead. He dies at the very end of the goddamn game. So I don't know. Yeah, he does. Yeah. He gets shot up by his old gang, and at the very end you can play a small little mini game where his son takes redemption and he kills everybody that kills his dad.
Well, that's pretty much you're finishing the story there.
Yeah, you ended the story. So
how does the story resolve then? Because it isn't like his whole thing of he's just trying to get revenge or some shit.
No. There's a lot more story.
Yeah, there's more to it. There's a lot of it to it. You have to play the game.
Yeah,
I recommend playing the game.
It's really good. It's a whole nother podcast.
I'm pretty sure the story's good. And I'm pretty sure
it's really good.
Trying to go back to that gameplay because I tried it not too long ago. Is harsh.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Beginning of the FBI. They're called the FIB.
I'm gonna tell you this.
I'm not even kidding.
I'm gonna tell you this. The music in that game is phenomenal. Like everyone's played GTA's a bunch of times. Like the music, because they just pick random things on there. These are actually music composed just for specific settings in the game, and they're really good. The story is amazing. Yeah, you go to Mexico. You go to
You
Mexico.
get a fucking donkey when you're playing in fucking multiplayer.
Dude, you just
You can wear a sarape.
Dude,
That's my shit.
you destroy a Puebla, dude, in the freaking damn thing.
Yeah,
dude.
real
It's fucking
shit.
hilarious. It's pretty good. The game is amazing. Like if you ever play it,
There's
play
a
it.
homing fucking system. You can throw dynamite and it homes at them.
Yeah,
It's fucking
it
hilarious.
does. Pretty sick. But anyways, the game is great, but I don't know what they're gonna do with it. That's the
It's a
only thing.
prequel.
It's
From
really
what they're saying.
That's what they're saying?
They're saying it's a prequel
Okay.
to Red Dead Redemption.
that makes sense.
What's the thing? Like, if you build a big enough world like that, and this kind of like references back to
Well,
Bioshock.
well, there already was a prequel. It's called Red Dead Revolver.
Was it the prequel?
That was the prequel.
I thought it was set differently.
No?
That's the prequel. That's the first game, and then
I thought it was just like a different. Well, I know it was the same game, like a sequel, but I thought it was just. We're not going to talk about Red Dead Revolver.
No, Red Dead Revolver is really good too.
Oh no,
It wasn't played as
I know
long.
it's a good game.
Well, like
but-
I was saying, like, just like Bioshock, it creates a universe that you can make other games in. Like, I feel like GTA does that. GTA, you're not following one singular character.
No, there isn't.
GTA, you're following these different characters, but in different games,
And they're not connected,
in
which is
Red,
great.
yeah, it's like in Red Dead Redemption, it could be the same thing. It's like not every story is going to be about this character. Yeah, he was the first character, and he was iconic, but we've built this universe. We could still go on.
Well, the first two are still the same character. Red Dead Revolver is still John Marston. Red Dead Redemption is still John Marston.
I gotta look into that again because I remember playing it. Well, I was playing the multiplayer. Multiplayer was fun.
Multiplayer is fun. It's fun. Dude, you can play freaking poker and just shoot everybody there if you want. to.
Well, dude, like, if you like GTA 5's multiplayer, you would love Red Dead Redemption's multiplayer because that's pretty much that was the basis of it.
Yeah, essentially
really
they got
is the
everything
Wild
from
West.
there. They got
Oh,
everything
yeah.
from there.
Yeah,
It really was.
is the
It was
You
pretty
have-
cool.
And you have games. You can shoot up your bosses. Haha.
Oh no, the video games, those games were great. Like honestly, Red Dead Redemption was fun. It was great.
well, I mean, I'll look forward to playing it. I might or might not. I don't really have time for games like that, but
You will. Trust me.
you'll
No,
make time,
you'll
motherfucker.
enjoy it, man. If you really love GTA, you will love this one too. It's really good.
But we gotta wait until E3 to see anything else.
I know,
hopefully.
right?
E3, the ultimate hype train. And speaking of hype, one of the biggest things hype-wise that's going to come out within, like, actually the day we release this podcast is the day that this is going to come out. So the next season of Game of Thrones is coming out.
Yep.
And while I don't want to talk about, like, the season in particular or any of the details, what I am going to talk about is just the amount of hype behind not only this season, but just the show in general. Now, this season, just for anyone who doesn't watch it, this season is going to have a lot more hype than the previous ones because it's the first season that's going to come out that is stuff not from the books.
Yep.
So basically the last season was the last book in the series, and now they're starting new with everybody. And even though within the recent series, like within the recent episodes, it kind of diverged for most characters, now we're seeing really, really new stuff. And even from the trailer, you're seeing stuff that's not even in the books, that's not even addressed in the books. So I guess my question is, like, when it comes to hype and dealing with hype TV shows, do you think it hurts the show or do you think it helps it to an extent?
Discussions wise, yes, I think it helps it because you have people talking about it, and if you have people talking about it, like, man, I'll probably watch it. I mean, for fuck's sake, you guys got me into watching Walking Dead, so
Yeah.
The sixth season is actually good,
Well,
but it's like
there's-
you gotta fucking go through like a lot of shit before you get there.
You do.
I'm past that already.
Yeah.
I've already wiped my
I want
hands.
to.
I've already washed my hands many times over.
They don't make water hot enough. But I think it helps it. It's like I said, you're talking about it to people, and other people are just gonna be like, let's see what the hype is all about.
As for
You know
me,
what I mean?
for me, that show has the biggest hype of the whole fucking year. Like that's the game that's the show that takes the cake, man. When it comes to hype, like I don't think anyone's as excited about any other fucking show more than people are excited for that one.
What about
I'm
you?
kind of excited for the next season of SpongeBob.
What about you, man?
Well, for one, I mean, I have not seen the fifth season, but I mean, I know what happens.
Okay.
I mean, I really don't care. I mean, for one, I mean, I started late with Game of Thrones, so it was cool to see why those people died. I'm like, oh, the Red Wedding, oh, this person, I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, okay, cool. I mean, fuck, but I see him like, oh, that's why he died. That's pretty cool, actually. But I'll be sure to watch season 5. But season 6, the whole not following the books or just something new. I don't know. It's kind of scary. I mean, I hope it works. Cool, because I mean, that's one of the reasons why Attack on Titan isn't still going on, because they basically caught up. So that's the whole thing with Game of Thrones. It's like, is that a good idea? They did it. I hope it works. I'm
hoping too, because as a book reader, I'm like, fuck, man, I invested so much time.
Yeah. And so you're at that
Those are
point.
odds
You're at that
getting
point where
back
it's like,
soon.
okay, so how are they gonna do something?
Yeah.
How are they gonna do stuff? But I'm on that hype train because I didn't start watching Game of Thrones until like the end of season 2, And that's when I started watching it. And holy shit, did I enjoy the crap out of it. Like, this is one of those few times where I can enjoy a show taking place pretty much essentially medieval times that is really good. Because there hasn't been that many great shows that are like that. And especially these are based on books, too. Crap, this is really good. Like, it really took a lot of effort for me to actually continue watching it. Because at first, the first 2 episodes were okay. Like, honestly, it's really hard to get into when the first 2 were really slow.
Christian wasn't down for incest. He was like, "Look, that's against God.
No.
So we can't."
This
If you haven't
incest
seen
thing
it, he's
right
spoiling it for you guys, by the way. He's
I'm spoiling the end of the first episode.
Yeah, he's spoiling the first episode. No, but
Incense.
No,
It's incense. It's
I
incense.
like honestly, if I did not watch this show, if I didn't watch the show, I probably would not be enjoying a lot of other HBO shows that are there. Because this show actually got me into watching more HBO shows.
I'm trying to listen to him.
I know, right?
Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
that was beautiful.
No, but like
the show's great.
you're right, dude.
I love the show.
It's one of those shows that it definitely, the hype definitely helped it, because I think me talking about it constantly to you guys, well, I think at first you guys were like, "Nah, fuck that." Like, that's retarded.
I was
remember Cornell was the biggest one that was like,
yeah, he did not.
Fuck that. It
He
looks
did not
like
want
Lord of the Rings to me. I want
Exactly.
that shit.
That's the thing. He did not enjoy it. The thing is, I enjoyed that type of stuff. I enjoyed the lore of a lot
I
of
think that's
stuff.
why I pushed it on you.
That's
more
why you
than
pushed it on
anyone.
me. That's why I told you, like, oh, I'll probably watch it eventually. But when second season ended, I was like, you know what? I'm going to start watching it. And then, holy crap, it was amazing. I enjoyed the shit out of it.
I like it. And it works too. I mean, again, you have the whole Lord of the Rings. Like, oh, it's kind of like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Dude,
Dude,
Martin J.R. Tolkien. But I mean, it works. It was good. I think it was pretty good. It
The
has its own
characters are
story.
great in the freaking show. They're really good. They were portrayed
It's so
well.
vastly different from like.
And
what
there's
you expect.
so many characters.
Oh yeah.
It's really hard to keep track of a lot of them.
Yeah, I had a problem with that the first season, because I remember that. I remember watching the first season and being like, "Okay, cool, I really like the show." And then when the second season came around, I was like, "Who the fuck is that guy?" And
Yeah.
I remember Andy being like, "Well, that's Renly. That's the king's brother." I'm like, "I don't remember that guy at all."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then I went back and read the books, and obviously because you read about them and you hear their name so much, you're like, "Okay, I know what's going on." But initially, I was like, "Who the fuck is that?"
Yeah.
Is there a character named Randy?
Renly.
Oh, they said
Randy.
Randy, like King Randy's brother. Like, huh?
King Randy.
Wow.
Stand!
Son! Son!
I don't know. I really want to watch it already.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely looking forward to it. And for anyone that does check out all the other stuff, we're actually going to be doing a Game of Thrones podcast.
Yep.
I think officially we're going to pick the name Gents of Dorne, because that's
of Dorne,
that's quick and easy. So it's going to be Gents of Dorne.
I said Dragon Force.
It's not gonna be Dragon Force.
No, it's not Dragon Force.
So we're going to have that over at Filmbook. We've been doing stuff for them for quite a while. We don't really talk about it on this podcast so much.
don't.
Or mention it, but yeah, we've been doing podcasts for them. We've been doing a Flash one, and we've been doing a Walking Dead one, and we did a Fear the Walking Dead, at least for the first season.
For the first season.
Not doing the second season. Just not doing it.
No. We did not enjoy the first season, so
yeah, we're gonna be releasing the Game of Thrones one, which will probably be coming out the next day after this. I'll try to put it out within a quick succession.
Yeah, hopefully.
Because we're gonna have a lot to say about the Game of Thrones,
Yeah.
especially because we're all huge fans of it. And since we're at about time and we're wrapping up, just wanted to remind you guys that if you haven't already, or if you guys want to support us, go ahead and head on over to patreon.com/League of Gents. It will help us a ton if you can check it out. Check out the rewards.
We need
And
money.
if it's to you guys' liking, and if you guys like what we do, go to it, check it out. If you have the resources for it, we would definitely appreciate the help.
yeah. Also, don't forget, we're also on Facebook.com. That you guys could hit the like button on our actual page, man. It's Facebook.com/League of Gents.
It's League of Ordinary
Or
Gents.
League of Ordinary Gents. We're on there as well. And also, like our videos, subscribe, please. Like, enjoy them, because we do these. These are fun. They're great. And like, honestly, you guys
I'll
will
have to blur
enjoy
that.
watching all that.
Don't forget the security number in the back.
God damn it, Josh! I'm gonna blur this.
It's fucking small. Like
You
I
want-
can't even see that shit.
I don't know, man. That's a good
And he's wearing glasses.
Yeah, come on now.
Don't
Right
let the
here.
four eyes tell you how to do shit.
Hey, whoa, hey.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's two of them.
Yeah.
Hey, we're watching you.
Oh, I'm
We're
sorry.
watching you.
Sorry, eight
Yeah,
eyes.
We're watching
listen
you,
to
man.
a great ape escape.
Ricardo, is there anything you would like to plug?
No,
Anything you are
thank
currently
you.
working on?
Anything I'm currently working on, dude, I'm going to be working on a horror short film for sure. I'll probably put it out on festivals, though. So
I need work.
but
We'll hear about it then.
Yeah,
we'll add the link when it's out.
when I can share it
Quietly.
But,
All right.
no,
Like
that's
2-3 months.
Thank you guys for having me. This is cool. Hell yeah.
All right, man. Glad you enjoyed it. So, like I said, go ahead and head on over to Patreon or Facebook and check us out.
Security number in the back.
Thumbs
Later,
up.
y'all.
Thumbs up. Go. Do this.